hearts alight with giving glow, side by side through highs and lows. Together find a way to show love that only grows. Me and Betty's guiding star shines on missions near and far, helping hands like we were one till the day is done. Spread love's light through the night, mission 22 in sight, hearts burning bright. Wreaths across the winter snow, each a promise we bestow, honoring those who let us know freedom's seed we sow. In the shadows be the spark, light a fire in the dark. With one voice we'll make our mark, together we'll embark. Through the valleys we unite, every step a gleaming light. With the Johnsons guiding sight, we make the world right.
JJDrones, they take the load, winging it with friends in tow. Life on the screen, you watch the show. Laughs and chatter in the air, nothing to hide, nowhere rare. Live stream fire, join the flare, adventures wild without a care. Tune in live, don't be late. JJDrones, if they communicate, stories bold, videos great. Join the team, feel the faith. Tech and travel, flying high, questions answered, never dry. Drones and gadgets touch the sky, all the news, no alibi. Underneath the digital sun, friends and fun, they are the one. Learning's cool with a twist of fun. Hit subscribe, the ride begun. Tune in live, don't be late. JJDrones, if they communicate, stories bold, videos great. Join the team, feel the faith. She said media brings the answers, drone veteran shows disasters. TJ and Gary make us laugh, while the train wreck clears the path. Tune in live, don't be late. JJDrones, if they communicate, stories bold, videos great. Join the team, feel the faith. Join the team, feel the faith.
I appreciate all of you for coming along for this ride with me, and we'll see you later on down the road.
I'm Karl Marx, and I approve this message.
It's JJDrones Live. Welcome to the train wreck. Thank you, everybody, for coming in today. We've got Hunting and Stuff in the chat. Thank you so much for coming in again, Hunting and Stuff. We've got TJ backstage, and we've got my dad in the chat. We've got multiple others backs and lurking in the chat, so thank you all for being here as well. Go ahead and pop in and say hi. Appreciate you being here. But first, before we get into tonight's program, if you would like to help out the program and you want to use some Amazon links, email me one of your links to jason@jjdrones360.com, and I'll send you back a link that you can use on Amazon to help support the program financially. And our Spreadshirt shop is open. You can go to jjdrones.myspreadshop.com and you can pick out any of the merchandise that's there. It's for a limited time only because we're going to be doing the rebranding of the channel. So check that out, jjdrones.myspreadshop.com. And for your Blinker Flu of the Week submissions, email dandroningveteran@gmail.com. Thank you, everybody, for coming in. Hey, Drew, thank you so much for coming in. Appreciate you being here. There's another man right there that did a channel rebranding, and he's been doing some videos up there in Alaska. So go check out his channel too, because he's got some really good shots up there. So like I said, we've got TJ backstage. Dan is on assignment, and he's not going to be here today because he's actually helping his aunt move. And then Brian, he had an issue that he needed to take care of today. So Brian and Dan are not going to be here. And Gary, he's out there looking for Bigfoot. So, let's see here. I have a message, and let's see here. And Carl Marks is at Great America with his 2 girls. So it's me and TJ tonight. So let's go ahead and bring on our co-host for the evening, Mr. TJ Giggles FPV. How you doing, TJ?
I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself?
I'm hanging in there, man. Paul says that ants are strong, and that is true.
I think so. I think so because I used to live in Georgia, and when I was little kid, like me and my friends, we'd like watch the ants, and they would just like drag stuff like all the way across like to the other side. Like golly, like we would just like break off a stick or like a leaf or something, and it would literally like just drag that thing. Like, oh my god, that's crazy.
And thank you for coming in, Chris Wedgeworth, the dude wipe guy. Absolutely.
That was a pretty hilarious video I did. That was pretty funny.
It was. And thinking, thank you for reminding me, Chris. We have our unofficial sponsor of the JJDrones live program, Johnson Juice.
Well, it's just after 9. I decided to have some breakfast. I got my waffles here, but you know what? I couldn't quite have my waffles without my tasty Johnson Juice. That's it. I'm having my waffles with my tasty Johnson Juice. Yum, yum.
Nothing tastes better, all thanks to you.
And there's our local celebrity, TJ. Big fan of the Johnson Juice.
That's right. I still have some left, actually.
That's good. Well,
I need to make some pancakes or some waffles at some point.
Well, I've got some more Johnson Juice I'm going to be sending out. I just got all the boxes and the bubble wrap and everything because you don't want those glass bottles to break in transit. Unfortunately,
yeah, definitely not, because that would be a mess and a half.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, the last bottle that I sent out to Chris kind of got a little bit damaged. So, yeah, so I'm going to double bubble wrap that. And yes, Paul needs some more Johnson Juice as well. And speaking of Johnson Juice, we do have our Blinker Flu of the Week segment still, even though Dan's not here. And this week is kind of supersized because we have 8 submissions for this week. So we're going to do the supersized Johnson Juice Blinker Flu of the Week. So let's get into it.
Lines, backing up takes them 5 tries. Wrong way down a one-way street. Did you get your license from Love Tweet? Who's a blaring on the week? Still they drive on like a clown. Stop sign means just slow down. Congrats, you've earned our weekly crown. Ooh, too.
Welcome to the Low Search series on YouTube. Just don't ask anyone. That way you won't be disappointed. Always keep your head on a swivel. We have red light runners. We have those crazy drivers. Every now and then we even have crashes.
Oh, goodness gracious. That was close.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. That was crazy.
I can't believe we're in week 13.
That's nuts. Oh, damn. Wow.
So here's number 1, and you can vote into the chat 1 through 8. When you see your favorite, go ahead and put that into the chat, and I will try and keep up with that as much as I possibly can. Right here, you can see that Dan's sitting at a stoplight, and people like to do this all the time, where they stop right in the intersection.
It's hard. Like, why would you even do that?
I have no idea. Now, his light's green.
You still can't get through.
Yeah, he's gonna sneak through here.
Oh, God. This barely makes
And here's number 2. Now, the car in front of him is actually sitting at a red arrow.
Oh, God.
But that's just a suggestion. A lot of this happens when you don't read the book on how to drive. Well,
Yeah, exactly.
this one's from Christian, another person that doesn't understand that red means stop.
Well,
And number 4, I think Dan needs to clean off his lens on his camera.
Yeah, I thought it was his windshield for a moment.
Car just pulls right out in front of him.
You don't need to give him a signal or nothing.
Now, here's number 5. Going through a construction zone.
Wow. Those barricades are like
Here.
right in the middle of the road.
Right. Here's number 6. Now, that center lane is not a travel lane. That's actually a dividing the highway. Just so you're aware.
Oh, so he was passing illegally.
Yeah. And this person is just passing illegally, period. And number 8. And we're in another construction zone. And you got 2 lanes for right turns, I guess. Not really sure about that one.
Yeah.
But there you go, folks. 1 through 8. Vote for your favorite in the chat. And at the end, we will be voting for our... Or we're not going to be voting for it, but we're going to announce your favorite. So far, we've got 2 votes for number 5. So thank you for that. Appreciate that. And thank you, Dan, for the great job, as you always do. We got another vote for number 5 from TJ. Dad's got 6, and Mom is number 7. So we've got 3 for 5 and 6 and 7. So keep voting, and at the end of the program, we're going to announce the winner. So it's been a couple weeks since I've been on because number 1, I've been working, and number 2, well, I've been working, so I haven't had the opportunity for to come on. Hey, Tony, thank you so much for coming in. And with as much as I've been working and everything, I didn't really have time to do show prep, so just kind of figure we come on and just see what everybody wants to talk about today. I can have a thing that I want to get off my chest as far as this truck stop that I'm at. And And yeah, Dad's been cooking, but I've been cooking as well. I've been cooking a lot, but
What you cook?
oh, dude, Facebook is a really good resource for somebody is not experienced in cooking because they have all these recipes that you can go on and find. And I've got a lot of like noodle style dishes and all sorts of kind of things. Hey, Fly Guy Merrill, thank you so much for coming in.
Yo, Fly Guy, what's up? You know who I found really entertaining to watch? He does a lot of cooking videos as well. His name's Daniel McCoy. This kid is so hilarious. Like when he tells you what he's doing, exactly what he's doing it, and like how much he's putting in and all this stuff. I mean, he is just like absolutely hilarious.
Really?
Yeah. If you want to pull up one of just search Daniel McCoy and just pull up one of his videos. You could share it right quick if you want.
Daniel.
Like he like does all these different recipes. Like he'll make I think like he does a stuffed crab. Like he does like just simple things. Like I think he does like some fried food. He does stuff with fruit and stuff. Like, and then like he'll try it, and at the end he'll be like, "It is bussin'."
Well, in the I don't really want to get in too much trouble, but let's see what we can find here. Let's see. He's got making nachos right here.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh, you forgot to share the sound.
Cut the tortillas.
Tortillas.
Add the tortillas into the hot oil. Then we take them out. Put it on the drying rack. Add some pizza on top. Add some diced up onions into the pan. Let the onions cook. Add ground beef into the pan. Now we smash the meat. Add some pink sauce into the pan. Add some peppers into the pan. Add some garlic powder into the pan. Add some onion powder into the pan.
I wonder where he's going to put the next stuff.
Paprika
in the pan? Wow.
Now we let the meat cook.
He let the meat cook. Oh, he missed.
Add some flour into the pan. Let the butter and the flour cook all together.
There you go.
Add heavy whipping cream into the pan. Add some milk into the pan.
Yeah, you gotta double check the milk to make sure that it's good.
Into the pan. Add some pepper jack cheese into the pan. Add all the same seasonings I added to the ground beef into the pan. Let this cook. Add some ground beef on top of the nachos.
This actually looks really good.
On top.
Yeah.
Whoa. Add some sour cream on the side.
Oh, I was gonna say into the pan.
Add some pickled jalapenos on top. Add some diced up tomatoes on top. Add some homemade guacamole on the side. Add some green sauce on the side. Squeeze some lime on top. Oh,
there you go.
Look at
that looks so good.
I'm going to eat this now.
Yeah.
Follow me for more videos.
That was really good.
Yeah.
Yes, I do. I am going to be making a brisket when I get home. I put it into the fridge before I left, so I'm going to be smoking a brisket when I get home. I'm excited about that.
Heck yeah. I wish I was only a hop skip jumping away from you. I'd be over there in a heartbeat.
Tony misses the Crazy Cajun on PBS.
Oh, I think I may have seen that guy before.
Hey, Kevin, thank you so much for coming in. If anybody has anything they want to basically bring up into the chat, just go ahead and put that in there. We're still taking votes for our Blinker Flu of the Week. But TJ's got some show and tell that he wants to share with everybody.
So as many of you know, 3D printing has become popular now. Lots of people are doing it. A lot of people in the drone community have 3D printers, and they're just like mad scientists when it comes to 3D printing. So over this, when was it, like a couple weeks ago or whatever, the 2025 South Florida Drone Meet. Um, One of the guys, his name's Johnny Drone Flyer, and he had 3D printed his these little buckets, and he's got
Oh,
his
those
name
are
on it.
cool.
Yeah, and then I just put my sticker on it, and then one of the girls that's on YouTube who goes by the name of Little Laura Llama. She lives all the way in the UK, and she had printed me this little plaque right here. Most
Oh, that's
giggles,
cool.
yeah, most giggles for no reason. And then one of the other this other guy, Brad Alston, he did these little. Well, this was from I think last year's drone meet. These little drone stands for like your FPV drones and stuff. So
Okay.
I just used this to hold the plaque and stuff. And then let's see what else. Um, Oh, and the same guy that did the buckets, he's did these like little phone holders, so you just put your phone on there and just kind of prop it up. And
That's really neat.
then yeah, and then let's see. I'm not really sure what. I mean, you could just unscrew the cap and put like small little things inside, and then you could also unscrew this and put some larger stuff in. I I guess you put like some loose change or whatever in there. Let's see, what else do I got? Oh, one of the guys, his name's Joe Trombone. He goes by Captain Joe America on YouTube, and he 3D printed me a little face of myself. Does it look like me?
That it does look like you. Yeah, that's really really cool.
Yeah. And then I asked him to print me the SH Award of the Year. So
I don't know. I
then,
think that needs to be. I think that needs to go around. I don't know if you can hold that trophy to yourself all year round.
yeah. Let's see what else. I guess let's see. If you have like little, if you have like little kids, which we don't, you could probably use this as like for their loose teeth or whatever for the tooth fairy.
Yeah.
And then there's like I don't know what this. I mean, guess kind of like a little fidget kind of thing.
Okay.
And then let's see what else. Oh, do I have some 3D printed stuff in here? No. This was the book bag that I won. This is from Kovaction. His name's Chuck, and his wife is her name's Lori. So I won this from off of his show, and how I won it was they had a little quiz thing on their channel, and they travel quite a bit. Like they go like all around the world and go to different places and stuff, and they're vloggers, and they like to like record where they're going and stuff. So you had to, like they had the quiz, and you had to guess like where they were and like something with like music or something. So I had guessed all of them right, and I won. And I was like, and his wife had messaged me and telling me I was won, and I was like, what, are you serious? She's like, yeah. I was like, oh, it was so crazy.
That's sweet.
And then, yeah, and then I got there's this guy Lloyd. Who goes by the Grumpy Vlogger on YouTube. I got some little coasters from him and stuff.
Nice.
And let's see what else. I got so many stickers and stuff in here.
Oh, I can only imagine.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Fly Guy says that's cool what you can make with 3D printing nowadays.
Yeah, you can make just about anything.
And Tony's going back to work tomorrow, so that's awesome news.
These were made out of cork material. Brad Alston made these for the drone meet. And then,
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah, and then I got some Covection coasters. I got like so many of these. It's crazy. Like he sent me like so much stuff, and I got I had a container, like a Tupperware container that I had already that I was gonna put out for like with all the drone stickers, but not very many people brought drone stickers, so I don't know. I just kind of left it inside my car. I was kind of hoping people would bring all their drone stickers, but I guess they didn't. So, oh, and then let's see, what's that other thing? I got, let's see. There's this other guy, Tom, that was at the South Florida drone meetup, but then they had the I think they had the second annual Vegas drone meetup.
Sweet.
Which I really wanted to go to that, but it was a little bit out of my price range.
Yeah, that's a little bit of a trip. We got 204 WPG Drone Life. Thank you so much for coming in. Appreciate you being here.
Let's see what else. So and then I think I got just one more thing. There's this guy Sean who goes by Club Foxhorn on YouTube, and he gave me like this little like QR code you could scan and subscribe to his channel and such. So,
oh, that's awesome. That's a really, really good idea.
Yeah, I think so.
And you got all this at the drone meetup down there in Florida, huh?
Yeah.
So why don't you tell everybody, except for the backpack?
Yeah, except for the backpack and the most giggles for no reason that was mailed to me.
Oh, okay. Why don't you tell everybody what that drone meetup is all about and where it's at and stuff like that?
So what happens? It's in Jensen Beach, Florida, at the Jensen Beach Causeway, and it's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Sunday they do a fishing trip, but they didn't have the fishing trip this year because one of the guys just had knee surgery, and then one of the other guys, his hips are kind of bad, so he and like when you're on a boat, you're bouncing around and stuff, and it's kind of not good for your body when you have bad limbs and stuff going on.
Right.
And stuff. But yeah, Friday they have a meet and greet at this pool hall / bowling alley called Sticks, and you walk in and you get to meet everybody that you see on the screen, and and everybody's like tall or small. It's like, man, you look a whole lot smaller on screen. Yeah, that's because we're all sitting down.
Well, Fly Guy Merrill says that he hopes to make it to the meetup next year.
Oh, that's cool. Heck yeah. Yeah, Friday's the meet and greet, and then Saturday we all get together and just hang out and socialize, fly drones. I think there was probably maybe about like, I don't know, maybe 10 of us that flew. I mean, but it was like really windy, and I mean the weather was nice, but just so windy. I think there's like, and normally we do this thing where we put as many drones as we can in the sky, but we didn't do it this year because of all the wind and stuff. So
right, yeah, you got to be safe.
Yeah, most definitely. And then, of course, I brought my big, huge potato gun that I bring every year, and everybody gets excited to see the potato gun.
Now, my dad noticed in the upper right-hand corner the new channel name. Still kind of playing with the logo and everything, but that's one of the proposed logos for the new channel name. It's going to be JJ's Lifted Horizons, and I kind of went through and showed everybody last week what the new channel logos I'm kind of working with right now, like this one here, and then we've got this one here, and then we've got this one here, but I think I got rid of the one that had the incorrect.
I kind of like that one with the heart on it.
Yeah, I like this one too, but I have to fix it because the spelling is wrong with Horizons. But
did you mean to do that?
No, I didn't mean to do that. In fact, I was using Chat GPT to help me create logos. And
I've been messing around with that, like, because one of my cousins, I was just at a wellness conference this past weekend. I like that one too a little bit. But yeah, I was at a wellness conference, and the lady that ran this thing, she wanted me to do some drone footage for her, so I did. And she wanted me to, like, I took a couple of videos and some pictures, and then they were doing like a line dance. So I had the drone just like hovering, and I was following them left and right as they were doing the line dance and stuff.
Yeah.
So,
no, that's
pretty
sweet.
cool. Yeah.
I think I'm kind of attached to this one.
Yeah.
But
I don't know, I'm between that one and the one with the heart on it.
Yeah. So if I can fix the spelling on this one, I would like this one too.
Well, I kind of like the way the second one with the heart. I kind of like the way Horizons is spelled, because it's, you know, kind of different and kind of like unique or whatever. Like with two Z's instead of one.
Well, two Z's and two I's.
Yeah, Horizon. Oh, it looks like
yeah. It's messed up. Yeah, and I like this too, but I think it's too busy.
Right.
And this one is just too plain. I mean, I like this one, but I mean, this is the first one that I got. But what I'm going to do is, when I get all of the logos that I want people to vote on, I'm going to put all of them onto my community page on YouTube, and I'll probably put it on the Facebook page. And then we're going to have everybody vote for their favorite. And then whoever wins, or whatever logo wins in the voting, whoever chose that logo, I'm going to go through and I'm going to change out all of the old JJDrones merchandise and change it to the new JJ's Lifted Horizon merchandise. And then whoever wins through like a spin wheel or whatever, they'll get like a T-shirt or a hat or something like that with the new logo on it. So that's going to be something that's going to be coming up in June. There's a lot of stuff out there, and
I'm like I said, I'm on the fence between the one with the heart and then the one that's on the thing now with the truck and the drone.
Right.
But I think I like the
dad's
heart one the best.
Oh. All right, hang on, guys. I need to fix something. I just lost my headphones. TJ, you want to say something real quick while I fix this?
Something. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Check. 1, 2, 3.
There we go. All right, I'm back.
We're back.
Yep. My dad says, "Put charity first, and the rest to follow." That's a good slogan too, as well. But I was just going with what I got.
Oh, that's a little too. What was he saying? Like, make that your new channel name or something?
No. As far as like a slogan, the only reason why I have it the way that I have it, Dad, is because the YouTube channel is going to incorporate drones. It's going to incorporate The charity is going to incorporate trucking, and you really have to be very specific, because in order for the YouTube algorithm to pick up your videos and put it out to everybody, your channel name has to kind of reflect that. And some of the problem that I've had in the past with the JJDrones channel. Oh, I see what you're saying. Charity trucking and drones. Okay, I gotcha. And that would,
cool.
yeah, we can definitely, switch things around as well. But then again, also it's going to take some time to get all these logos changed over. So there's a lot of work that is involved with this. I haven't had enough time to devote to doing it over the past 2 to 3 weeks. And for a while there, I was working on it every single day. But hopefully over the next couple weeks, at least until, even if I can't change it in June, I'm hoping to have it changed over completely this year. And then I've got some ideas for the charity for this summer for everybody that's interested. I've got some requests into some people to maybe do some sponsorship packages for diesel, and I'd like to be able to go down to Florida and hook up with Gary and meet some people along the way, like Marty Nix from Reese Across America. We're the Roberts. They're RVing all around the country this summer, so I'd like to meet up with them. Obviously, TJ and Gary. And, there's all these people that we could do stuff with and do some great videos and stuff. But it's more than just doing the videos, because on the entire thing or on the entire path, I'd like to do some service projects for the veterans. Like Gary has a veteran cemetery down there in Milton, Florida, and I want to get together with him and maybe do some cleanup at the veteran cemetery. And go around to VFW halls and meet veterans and talk to them and get their stories. So there's a lot of things that I want to do as far as the charity goes, that we can still incorporate drone footage and everything else. And we'll get back to the trucking vlogs as soon as I'm able to, get some good content on the trucking vlog side of things. But right now, like my dad says, life gets in the way. It takes time. And right now, life has completely gotten in my way, and I'm in a lot better spot mentally than I was, let's say, back in January. It's been a very difficult road so far this year. 2025 has not been kind to me. And then let's see here. Says look at local scouts for Eagle Scout projects. Okay.
I used to be in the Cub Scouts when I was little.
So was I.
Oh,
I got
cool.
all the way up. Yeah, I got all the way up to Weeblos, I think.
Oh, I don't know how far I made it. I think we did those little rally cars or whatever.
Yeah. My dad
are
was really good at making those.
Those are pretty neat.
Yeah, Pinewood Derby.
Yeah.
And I'll never forget doing that with my dad. We'd go downstairs in the basement and take that block of wood and draw out what you want your car to look like and cut it out and everything. It's a lot of fun.
Don't you have to drill like a hole in the back and then put like a CO2 cartridge in there for it, and then when you bring it to the rally, like they put it on a track with, I don't know, like that's how I remembered it.
The only thing that we would do is we cut it out, and then underneath the bottom of it, you'd cut out a hole to put weights in. And then when you went to the competition, they would weigh it to make sure that you didn't put too much weight in. And then you had this big long track where the track would go up at an angle, and then you'd all start off at the same spot, and then they'd lift up the thing. There were no CO2 cartridges, but it was a lot of fun. And then we would usually have, there's a man right there. He was the one that helped me. We used to use lead sinkers.
Like weights, like?
Right.
Okay.
And then you just put that into the car, and then you know, they had to make sure that you weren't completely overweighing your car, because it wasn't only the weight that would work for you. You had to have the right aerodynamics and everything else. I don't think I ever won, but you know, it was just a lot of fun. It was a fun competition to do with the Scouts, and it was something to do with my dad when I was a kid. That was you know, memories that you're going to keep for a lifetime.
Heck yeah, that's pretty awesome. Hey, what's the pin on? I keep noticing the pin on the side of your. What is that?
Well, I got this from Gary. In fact, Gary
Right.
sent me 5 of them. This one says fly drone crash fix repeat.
Oh, there you go.
And I've had that happen 3 or 4 times now.
Man,
So-
I hate when you're flying because something just like pops up out of nowhere, like, oh my god, I did not expect that, and I think I just crashed my drone.
Well, the Avata, it's kind of funny you mention that, because when I was out at this place called Dave's Falls, and a beautiful place down in Dunbar, Wisconsin, and if you're in that area, you should go check it out. But I brought out the Mavic and I brought the Avata because I wanted to do the Mavic for like the scenic shots, but then I wanted to take the Avata and want to run that right down the waterfall because I figured it'd be a really cool shot to do something like that.
Yeah.
But when I took the Avata out, something was wrong with it, and I don't even know what it was. But as soon as it took off and went to hover, it actually started going right into one of the rocks, and it went full speed into one of the rocks and just busted the propeller right off of it.
It just did that on its own without you
Yeah,
control?
yeah.
Well,
It was
that's pretty wild.
I was so upset because I wanted to do that so bad. But the great thing is it's like 20 minutes from my house. So in the fall, when we have the fall colors and stuff, I'll be able to go back there and try and do that again. Because like I said, it's a beautiful spot, especially in the fall with all the fall colors. And then, you know, take the scenic shots with the Mavic, and then do the Avata 2 and, you know, go up and down the waterfalls there. Just absolutely gorgeous.
Oh, that's cool. I would definitely like to, like, somehow, because I know there's this one guy on YouTube. His name's Jerry, and his where's his sticker at? Oh, I know I got it somewhere. Let's see. Maybe. Hold on.
While he's looking for that, I just want to say thank you to everybody that's in here tonight. And you know, this was a live stream that I did not have any plans for. Normally I do a topic-based show, but really don't have any topics tonight. So we're just kind of sitting back, relaxing. It's Sunday, you know, so we're just kind of relaxing and not getting too serious today. Do you find it?
Yeah, this guy right here. Was it Fly High Production?
Okay.
And so he did a waterfall, like he was flying, like not through it, but you know, kind of like around, and I think he did like went at it and then up or whatever, or maybe like flew around it. But
Okay.
yeah, he does some really good drone footage as well. So
No, that's awesome. I mean, and waterfalls, you can never go wrong with waterfalls. I
Yeah,
mean, people are going to want to watch waterfall footage because I mean, they're just beautiful areas. And I mean, someplace like there's a waterfall in Michigan in the UP called Tequamanon Falls, and I would love to fly drones over there, but because of the fact that it's a state park, and people have gotten into so much trouble from trying to fly that area, I really have not gotten.
well,
I
mean,
don't have
there
the-
weren't any signs anywhere that says no drones, is it?
Yeah, I'm sure that there's a sign or something somewhere. There's enough people that have gotten in trouble for flying their drones over there.
Oh.
But my dad's got 26 deer over at his house.
Oh wow. Do you, do you have David? Do you have or Mr. Johnson? Do you have like a big feeder that like has a bunch of corn and stuff in there, and you just, or do you have a bucket you fill up with corn and you just shake it and all the deer come?
Right. No, he doesn't have that. He just has a lot of field area where he grows like alfalfa and stuff like that. Yeah, Drew, I completely agree with you. I wish that I could allow you to do it, because I mean, some of the places that you're going to up there in Alaska, and I've seen Jake Sloan, what he does up there in Alaska, and you know, some of his footage is just, well, not some of it, all of his footage that he does up in Alaska is incredible, and I can definitely understand why you would want to be able to fly your drone up there. And my dad says no, fields of alfalfa and hay.
Yeah. I would definitely like to make a trip back up to Alaska at some point. My mom and I went a long time ago, and we went when my mom was married at the time. My stepdad, we had went and we rented a car and drove around and seen some sights and stuff, and he had gotten to a car accident, and then when we rented the car, we drove up this mountain, and on the way down, some rocks had like caught on the back of the tire, and I kept dozing off, falling asleep or whatever on the passenger side. And next thing I know, like my mom's losing control of the wheel, and like we run into this ditch, and I wake up and look around, and like I see that the windshield had shattered and both airbags deployed.
Wow.
And I thought to myself, I said, damn, looks like we got into an accident.
Yeah, I guess so. Where in Alaska, my dad wants to know.
We went to, we were in Anchorage. Then we went to, we went and did some salmon fishing. And where did we go? We stayed in Anchorage. Then we went to, shoot, I forgot what the other two cities that we went to in Alaska. Dang it.
Well, if it was Juneau, you can't drive in there, so.
Yeah, definitely not.
Yeah, but you know, Alaska would be a really cool trip. I would like to do sometime in the future too. If nothing else, just to fly drones, because I've just seen so much beautiful footage with drones up there that it's absolutely beautiful. Hey Dan, thank you so much for making it, buddy. And so one thing too, there's another YouTuber that actually lives maybe a couple hours from me in the UP of Michigan, and they wanted to meet up and learn a little bit about drones for their channel. I haven't talked to them in maybe about a month, so I don't know if that's still going to occur. But if I'm able to meet up with them, that's going to be a couple of videos that I'll be able to get done with them as well.
How'd you meet that guy?
It's a girl. Her name is Hey, it's Marie in the UP or something like that. And she just does videos, basically vlog style videos of the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. And so we were talking over email, and she had asked me a couple questions about drones. And then after I basically told her everything that I knew, which is, 2 seconds worth of information.
Christy!
Hey, Gitchy 906. Thank you so much for coming in.
Now, does she own any drones right now?
No, she wants to own some drones, and she wants to learn about FPV. She wants to learn how to fly, the Avata 2.
Oh, that's cool.
And she wants to try flying the Mavic and stuff like that. So it's something that, I can bring another person into the drone community because we always need more people into the drone community. And
Yeah.
so I don't know if that's going to be going anywhere because,
and drones are the future.
yeah. Well, and then the other thing too, down here in Phoenix, there's actually billboards everywhere for Amazon to have your stuff delivered by drone in an hour. And I don't know how it works down here, but tomorrow I've got some time in the morning. I'm going to see if I can get a drone delivery of some tube socks right to where I'm at.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Tube socks, yeah.
And then I'll send the video off to Ken. And if you're not familiar, Ken Herron has talked about this for a very, very long time about having it be a funny thing that drones are going to be delivering tube socks to.
I don't think I've ever seen one of his videos where he was talking about tube socks.
He's done it many times on his live.
Oh.
Yep. But yeah, it was. It's something that I'm planning on doing if I can make it work. Now, the only thing that I'm going to run into as far as a problem goes with that is the fact that I'm in a truck stop. Now, I could probably give the address of the truck stop, but for like a drone delivery, I would think that if it's a drone delivery, that they would be able to do like a spot on a map where I could actually put my location in there, and then they have the drone come deliver it where I'm at. And I'm really hoping that something like that will work because that'd be a really cool video to put out there. And I don't have to do any of the piloting, so that makes it even better because it won't crash.
So how would you? I guess you would have like a net or like a claw or something holding the tube socks or whatever while you were delivering.
I've got no idea, dude. That's why I want to do a video on it because I have never even seen any of this in action. So I think it'd be really cool to do a video on it.
Yeah, I think so because I think that there are you can get them individually like it's a net that it comes you can. Well, I think I got one in my bag actually, but I don't have a net. But I think there's like a little. What is that thing?
I mean, I've seen multiple YouTubers that have had like claws and stuff like that you can do. But I mean, I'm thinking with Amazon that it's going to be a lot bigger drone than a Mavic or a Matrice or anything like that.
It's something like this.
Okay.
So what you would do is, whoops.
Hey Drew, thanks for coming in.
This goes on the bottom of the drone. And then you have this little this little thing right here. I guess you wrap a string around, and you can attach it like a net or something. And let's see, there's lights on it, and they're like I think there's a light on here, so when you fly at nighttime.
I know that there's got to be like an optical sensor on it so that when you turn the light on or whatever, it opens up the bay doors or whatever you want to call it.
A little motion thing right there around the rubber like little thing.
Yep.
So.
And I know you can have a lot of fun doing stuff like that, but with like an Amazon drone, like I was saying, you're dealing with drones that are bigger than a Matrice or bigger than a Mavic or something like that. These drones are going to go for miles and miles. And then the other thing too, and I don't know about all the legalities on this stuff because I haven't even looked this stuff up, but they're beyond visual line of sight permits have got to be astronomically expensive because as far as I know, there really is no exception to the visual line of sight rules, but apparently Amazon already has the exception or the exemption because they're able to do drone deliveries here in Phoenix. And I don't know how it works. The only thing that I can do is check it out and see how it works. And if I'm able to get it done, I would like to do, like I said, order some tube socks, get it delivered to my truck
There you go.
tomorrow.
There you go.
And if I'm able to make that happen, there's going to be a video on it on YouTube from the ordering process all the way up to the time that it is delivered right outside my truck. The
Heck
only
yeah.
thing that I don't want to have happen is put the address in for the truck stop, and then it puts it over by the entrance to the truck stop. I don't want to do that. I want to see how convenient it is. I want to see if it's a situation where they're able to just drop it exactly where I'm at. And if they're not able to do that, then it isn't really as convenient, other than the fact that you get it within an hour.
Yeah, and I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that could use some tube socks anyways. So,
Well, yeah, and then I'll autograph them and auction them off for like
Or
$1 or something.
have an embroidery machine and have them embroidered.
Right. I'm pretty sure that my stepmom probably has something that would do that.
Yeah. That's hilarious. I could just envision that now.
Yeah. Hey, Mark J. Larson, appreciate you coming in, and I hope you're doing well as well, my friend. Another thing too, before we get to the end of the show, because we're getting rather close. I have completely lost track of the show and the time and everything else. Tomorrow in the upper Midwest, there's actually going to be some very severe weather tomorrow. They're talking like really strong winds, really strong thunderstorms, hail, tornadoes. Definitely keep a watch out, especially if you're in Iowa, Wisconsin, the Upper Peninsula, Michigan, Illinois. Just be aware that there's some strong storms that are going to be rolling in. I use Ryan Hall on YouTube as the guy that I pay attention to for my weather, but you can check out whoever you want, and just be sure that you are aware of what is going on around you, because tomorrow's going to be some very heavy storms in the area, so definitely make sure you are watching that. Let's see, my dad went to the accountant today. We went to the Accountant 2 today. This is a must-see movie. I will tell you, we normally wait for streaming. Don't wait. This is tremendous on the big screen before you go watch the first movie. So,
I think I've seen the first Accountant.
So watch the first Accountant and then go watch the Accountant 2 in the movies. It's a movie that is highly recommended by my dad, and he says don't wait for it to stream. Watch it on the big screen, because it's definitely worth the money. And I don't remember. Well, I watched Wolverine, Deadpool versus Wolverine. That was the last movie that I watched.
Yeah, I think that was the last one we went to go. No, actually, the last movie we went to go see was I think it was the Deadpool one. We saw it in 3D though.
Oh, did you? Well, before
it was okay in 3D.
Before I watched that movie, it was probably about 7 years before I was at the theater. So it was a long time. Tony says that he had big floods in Oklahoma yesterday. And there's been some really strong storms in the Oklahoma area and Texas. And in fact, the other day, I think it was 2 days ago. It had to have been 2 days ago, where there were a bunch of tornadoes down there in Texas, but they weren't really hitting many structures. But yeah, the weather's been crazy this year, and I don't think it's going to let up anytime soon. So just be weather aware. We want you all to be able to come back and,
Make sure you bring milk and whatever else you might need.
Right? Let's see here. It Too was the last movie I seen in the theater. It was before that, I believe. that was a while ago, Dan. But we do have the results in from our Blinker Flu of the Week. Our supersized Johnson Juice Blinker Flu of the Week. And this week's winner of the blinker flu of the week is number 5. Number 5 is our winner for the evening, and it wasn't even close. Number 5 was winner by a long shot. But I appreciate everybody who voted tonight. Make sure that you come back to the next live stream so that you can be a part of voting in our Blinker Flu of the Week segments. And every year, at the end of the year, we do our Blinker Fluid of the Year awards as well. So all the ones that win throughout the year compete to go for their Blinker Fluid of the Year award. So definitely keep coming back and keep voting because you absolutely want to be a part of that. It's just so much fun. And Dan does such a great job putting those videos together. And if you want to submit your video for Blinker Flu of the Week, email Dan, droningveteran@gmail.com. That's droningveteran@gmail.com. And he always does a great job. And thank you, Chris. Definitely mash that like button. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe and hit the bell. That way, the algorithms think that the show is good. It's not the train wreck that it is. But it was fun today. It was fun having just a nice, lighthearted chat. And there's enough crazy things going in the world. There's a lot of crazy stuff that's going on in my world that I'm working through. And can I just take a moment and thank TJ, Dan, Brian, and Gary, but most of all my dad and Nancy. You guys all have been here for me since January, and obviously you guys have been here for me for longer than that, but especially during this time of my life, and Tony as well. But I just want to say thank you to all of you because y'all have helped me get through one of the most difficult times of my life.
Well, we're all glad we could be here for you, bud.
And you have been, TJ. All of you have been. And TJ is always the star of the show. Just don't ever forget that. So, and Dan says crazy is an understatement. But I just want to say thank you to all of you for being there and being good friends, because you need that friend that you, especially when you're going through with what I'm going through, you need that friend that if you need them at 2:30 in the morning, that you know that they're going to be there. And all of you have been there for me, no matter what time of day, no matter what day. And I appreciate all of you in ways that I can't even mention. So I just want to say thank you to all of you. And then TJ, I'm going to let you finish off with the last word for the show.
Well, hey, what can I say? I always have a fun time hanging out with you, Jason, and everybody else that's on the panel. We always have good talks and good conversations, lots of information shared, jokes here and there shared with each other and stuff. It's always good to laugh every once in a while, because the world most definitely needs laughter for sure. Too much craziness going on. But yeah, thanks as always for letting me come on and hang out with you, and everybody else on the panel and in the chat. Y'all have a good week and be safe out there. If you go out and do some flying, be safe flying, and just have fun out there and be safe.
And I thank you all for coming along for this ride with us, and we'll see you later on down the road. Bye, guys.